Okay.
Oh.
And we're recording. I think I'm going to wait.
she's gotta hold the
What's
sign.
up, folks? Thanks for waiting. What I'm going to do is let this run for a little bit because I know a commercial pops up right away. So I don't want you guys
There
to
it
miss
is.
our lovely intro. Oh, you watching it right now?
Yep, just popped up.
How many viewers do
Pretty
we have?
commercial. She holds sign.
One?
There's 0 in crowd right now.
What?
Well, it's not. That's not what it is. It's not
Oh,
crowd.
yeah. Oh, okay. Skipping the ad.
she get to
Oh,
hold
we
sign?
have 3 current viewers. Okay.
All right, I'm going to play the intro.
We got 1. We got 2.
Yeah, right?
All right, you ready? Are you live right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome to Young Life Perception Podcast, folks. The podcast dedicated to the youth. I am your host, Stephen Quinn. You can follow me on Twitter at Caddy Quinn. That's at CADDYQUINN. We got a great show for you today. Kaitlin Ouillette joins us. Maxim's 2012 Gamer Girl. It's going to be great. So let's do this like Leroy. Welcome to Young Life Perception Podcast, folks. The podcast dedicated to the youth. I am your host, Stephen Quinn. You can follow me on Twitter at Caddy Quinn. That's at CADDYQUINN. We got a great show for you today. Kaitlin Ouillette joins us. Maxim's 2012 Gamer Girl. It's going to be great. So let's do this like Leroy. Welcome to Young Life Perception Podcast, folks. The podcast dedicated to the youth. I am your host, Stephen Quinn. You can follow me on Twitter. All right, folks, we're live, finally. We were drinking, having a good time. And finally, we got Kaitlin focused for a podcast. She's been all over the place. I'm
I
just
am
kidding.
the focused one.
We are the Young Life Perception. We have someone who's going to show you a nice intro we got here.
Oh, one moment. We're experiencing some technical difficulties.
What's going on?
What's
going on?
Team Young Life Perception.
Oh, look at that.
It's filmed in front of
Showgirl showing everything.
filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Oh, there's Kate,
Oh, okay.
Kaitlin giving us,
Voiceover
the
commentary.
live. Just don't hit the camera.
Or your head.
Yeah, so we're live online and we're live here, I
In
guess.
studio.
We have our own applause from these folks over here. That's
Applause. Yes.
Yeah.
Danny and Lauren in the audience today. Basically what
Holla,
Team Young
holla.
Life P is, we are a podcast dedicated and influenced by the youth. So feel free to shoot us some questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, topics. If you have someone who wants to be a guest, go ahead and email us at younglifeperception@hotmail.com. This is the boring stuff. I'm sorry, folks. You can follow us on Twitter at Team Young Life P. We also have a blog at younglifeperception.wordpress.com. Go ahead and check that out. We post twice a week. And we are also on YouTube. We're all over the place. You can find us anywhere. Just Google it, and you'll be able to find us.
Oh, yeah.
And we greatly appreciate likes, comments, and subscribes on the YouTube channel, so you can subscribe and become part of the Young Life Perception movement today. As for the hosts, I'm at Caddy Quinn on Twitter, and that's at Schwemsy on Twitter. That's
That'd be me.
SCHWEM capital C. And I would also like to thank Michael Lemke for making this all happen.
Thank you,
I love
sir.
you. I seriously love you, Michael Lemke.
That's a bromance right there.
Yeah,
That is a
it pretty much
bromance.
is a bromance.
That is-
I'll admit it. It's a bromance. I have a bromance with him. and with Cody. Sometimes it gets in the way, but
Let's
it's
be
okay.
honest, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll admit it. I'm a man enough to admit it. So basically, what we're going to be doing during this podcast is we're going to be asking Kaitlin questions. Yeah, right there. Questions specific to gamers. Basically, we're going to try to dig out a lot of information from her, I guess. And I do thank you for coming on the podcast as well. She drove 2 hours brought her friend
definitely.
Lauren.
Thank you for that.
We drive fast. It was only about an hour and 15 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Let the youth know it's
Once
okay
we
to
found
speed.
out which exit we need to go on.
So basically, what I want to ask you first is where can fans find more about you?
You can find more about me on Twitter at Kate_says. I also have a blog that's strawberryshortcake.blogspot.com.
Oh wow.
Okay.
My
Gonna have to
Facebook,
check that out.
Kaitlin Ouillette. And I am also on Virgin Gaming. I have an exclusive blog with them, which will be up this Saturday. So
Very
everybody
nice.
Check it out. Weekly blog every week.
Yeah,
Wow,
check
let's
it
give
out.
her a round of applause.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, look at the fan. Look at the fans over there clapping.
Yeah, we
Our
got some
live
fans.
audience.
It's exciting.
Yes.
I'm so pumped for this. Let's get this shit out of the way. This is the boring stuff. That's for you.
Oh,
That's for the ladies out in the audience.
free stuff. Ooh.
Wow. She's blushing. All right. So basically, how was the drive over here? Was it easy? Was it chaotic? What happened?
Well, you see, me and my friend Lauren are directionally challenged.
Here.
That's
Hold
a
on.
nice
Am I
way
too
of putting
short?
it.
Yeah.
Do you want this closer? Oh, okay,
You hear that? All right.
okay.
You
Looks good.
We're getting up close and personal.
Go ahead, keep talking.
Okay. Well, my friend Lauren and I are directionally challenged, and even though we both have a GPS on our phone that we're using, we still miss about every exit.
That happens to me all the time.
So we did a few turnarounds, had some fun, played some music, dancing in traffic.
Okay.
It was a good drive, as all of our road trips are. It was fun. Cheers. Yep.
Cheers.
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 Cheers to the audience.
Cheers to the audience.
Cheers. Here we go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Special water.
She's 21, so
Water.
don't take this video down.
There are no labels.
It's
So
professional.
it was a pretty chaotic drive here then.
No, it was fantastic.
Oh, perfect.
That's
That's even
awesome.
better.
We love our drives.
It's always good when the drive goes
It was a
well.
lot better than Chicago. I will say that.
We won't get into that
We
right
won't,
now.
we will not get into Chicago.
That's a podcast
All the
for another
gamer-
day.
All the gamers watching this are like, we don't care about Chicago. Give us some tips and tricks, man.
There's a lot of professional gamers that live in Chicago. I'm
Oh,
just saying
well.
they should care about it.
There
There's
you go.
Towie, there's Fear
Always,
itself.
she's gonna be slamming us
Just
with knowledge the whole
will be.
podcast,
Whole
folks.
podcast.
The entire podcast.
The
Cody,
entire podcast.
actually, you know what? We forgot to mention our contest we're running today.
Ooh.
Do we have a couple chatters right now? Everything's going good. Let us know if
we have
everything's
6 current users right now, or 6 current viewers. I
Alright.
would be one of them.
Yeah.
But,
Psych, we actually have 20.
1,000.
Anyway, we're expecting more to kind of fade in as we keep going. I hope so anyway.
We were a little delayed on schedule.
Sorry about that.
For those of you who are watching, we have a prize today at the
Can I
end.
hold up?
Yep,
Okay.
right there.
Oh, let me
3
zoom in.
months.
Let me zoom in.
on
I'll
that.
zoom in on that.
Brian Redband up in this
Oh,
bitch.
that's looking nice.
Woohoo.
That is an Xbox 360 Xbox Live Gold subscription for 3 months.
Mhm.
You can win
3
this
months.
at the end.
$24.99.
$24.99. Yeah, go to
For
Meijer
free.
and get it. That's where we
For
got it.
you.
Or you could just win it for free from us. So
Yeah.
basically, all you got to do is go into chat and ask us a question, and you're entered in for the raffle at the end of this podcast.
And if you ask a question at the end of the podcast, make sure you put hashtag Team Young Life P in there as well, so we know which ones actually saw the video and wanted to use the code.
Yeah.
So, what's so funny?
I know,
What's so
I'm waiting.
funny, audience? What's so funny?
That is
All right.
hilarious.
Wait,
We
is
got
it blocking
strawberry
her?
shortcake jokes going on. We got the short jokes going.
Oh, when I zoomed in?
Okay. The
Oh,
Xbox Live
okay.
membership is as big as my face because I'm that short. All right.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh,
All right,
break
so
out short jokes.
basically-
I've never heard those before.
Basically,
Never.
Yeah, we'll get into that. Just hold your horses.
Never.
So, Cody, do you want to go ahead and shoot the first question for the podcast since we got all the boring shit out of the way?
We did get all the boring shit out of the way, so we are going to continue. Basically, I think it would be good for us to start off. Just give us an idea of what it's like working in the video game industry.
It's actually something I never thought I would ever get into because starting gaming from a kid, whoever thinks that they're actually going to get to work in an industry such as video games. But like I said, I did get into working in it, and it's a whole different feeling. Every event has a completely different atmosphere. Everybody's extremely friendly. You make friends right away. Doesn't matter if you know them or you don't, but you get to see, a few new betas and demos before anybody else does. You get to meet producers of games, producer of Assassin's Creed. I met you at PAX.
Oh,
You're my
that's kind of
favorite.
sick.
Nice.
Oh, I was very excited.
This was all in where? Las Vegas?
That was actually at our Penny Arcade Expo in Boston that I met a bunch of people when I was working for Astro Gaming. It's a great company to work for, but we got to meet tons of people. I got to try out new games and give my input on demos before they even came out. So I had influence on your games you're going to play.
Wow, that's actually kind of exciting.
Yeah, that's
it's
awesome.
very exciting. It's a lot of fun to work with video games.
So you've got like a lot of traveling under your belt because of this.
Yeah, they send me, wherever there's an event they need to be worked, they send me there. I love to travel. I love to fly. For some reason, I think it's the most relaxing thing in the world. As soon as I get on a plane, I just pass out for the entire trip, and it's the best sleep I've ever had.
Nice.
So you kind of feel like a celebrity now?
No, I don't feel like a celebrity.
People just fly you places to go work events and stuff, so.
Got your hand in my face here.
Looks good.
I'm basically
guys.
the director
We're-
up in this bitch
We are
right
getting
now.
very friendly.
So, yeah, just make sure you talk right into it.
Don't tell me I'm quiet because everybody tells me different.
Yeah, you're
Um,
not quiet.
You're not quiet.
See, Cody's bars
What?
Cody's bars almost go to the red, and yours are way down at the bottom. So I'm just trying to make sure the
I'm just
listeners are comfortable.
gentle.
The Young Life Perception
Gentle
podcast
on the
fans.
mic.
Yeah, I'm gentle.
All right, so
Yeah, so I have quite a bit of traveling. I love it. I don't even know the question that was after that.
well, we basically just asked you what it's like working for the gaming industry, and I think
Amazing.
honestly,
In
a
one
lot of
sense,
gamers
amazing.
that's a dream for them to actually be able to work, even if it's just selling some gear or anything like that. I'm sure they
Selling
would love
gear,
that.
trying out games.
Yeah,
You
that
get to
seems
try
like
out
a-
games before they come out, basically.
That would be
Right.
awesome.
It depends on what event I'm at. If I'm
Yeah.
at PAX, any kind of PAX event, they always have demos that you can try out.
So that's pretty sweet because there's a lot of people who are sitting at home saying, I can't wait until this game comes out. And you're just over in whatever spot playing it.
In case anybody wants to know, Borderlands 2, it's really great.
So you have
Just
got to
saying.
play it
Oh,
when
little
other people
promotion.
can't.
I didn't say you could promote, and the back of my seat just fell off.
All right.
This
well,
is
that's
why
okay,
we can't
Steve.
have nice things.
Yes, Steve.
Broke college kid.
Breaking everything.
God damn it, dude! My chair just broke.
Well, you're going to have to deal with it, Steve.
Language. FCC is going to be all over you, man.
All over you. It's explicit on iTunes. We're good.
Yeah, we mark it so the old ladies don't listen. All right,
So basically, you kind of gave us an idea of what it feels like to work in this industry. What kind of people do you usually communicate with? Is it mostly guys? Is it mostly girls? Is it a good mixture of both?
I would have to say it is a good mixture of both because when I work for Astro, I work with equal amounts of guys and girls. Major League Gaming events, I meet people that are both guys and girls, professional gamers of both gender. But I would say online, Xbox Live friends, I do have mostly guys.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's just a stereotype that there are a lot more guy gamers than girls.
Right. Do you think there's any shred of truth in that? Do you think there are more guy gamers than there are? If I could even talk straight, maybe I
Really?
shouldn't have had this.
Today, Junior.
Today. Basically, what I'm asking is,
I'm pretty
Are
sure
there-
there's more guys.
yeah, I would say there's more
Yeah.
guys. It just seems like it.
Well, see, I've been gaming since I was literally 4 years old.
Mm-hmm.
One of my best friends, Lauren, she's been gaming since she was really young too. So I think just girls aren't promoted as much
Gotcha.
as guys for being known as gamers. So there's just way more guys out there being known for being professional gamers.
There's definitely not like a lot of like.
Peanut gallery, thank you.
There's definitely not a lot of avid gamers that are girls. I would
Right.
say.
Well, not all girls.
I mean,
when they
I can
go
see, like,
online,
I mean, I can see the girlfriend kind of hanging out with the guy, like her boyfriend playing games.
that's different.
And stuff.
She feels forced to play.
No, she just wants
to
join.
Anybody I date has to play games or they're out.
Oh,
They're out. You hear that?
that's a
folks?
deal breaker.
It's a deal breaker.
That's
That's
a
a
tip
deal
for you
breaker.
boys out there, aka.
But like when girls are online, when you look at their gamer tags, not every gamer tag will clearly state that they're a girl. Like I played against somebody named Cyber Princess, where she was just all over the wall.
Fat man.
No,
Fat, hairy man?
I think it was a girl because she was talking, but she was highly advertising the fact that she was a girl. Like, hey, everybody, take it easy on me. Like, okay, you don't need to be taken easy on. You're a gamer. Everybody's a gamer. Doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl.
Yeah.
Right.
But a lot of girls do not have gamer tags that will explicitly state that they are a girl.
Because
So
they don't want to be like, they don't want it to be like have a handicap. Is what you're saying?
that, or the fact that they don't want a name that says princess or angel or baby girl in it.
Or strawberry shortcake?
Ah,
I'm just kidding. You left that one open for me. I'm sorry.
I kind of did, yeah. Get out.
What's the next? what's
Well,
the next
basically,
question?
what connections do you feel like can be made through gaming? What advantages are there to being an avid gamer, in your opinion?
Well, the amount of different friends and people I've met through gaming is huge. It's astronomical.
Very diverse.
I've met people from literally every state. I know people in a bunch of other countries, and it's just so cool to meet somebody from like England. Like I was talking with Adam Winster the other day. He's the FIFA champion for Virgin Gaming. He's from England, and just to talk to somebody from another country is really, really cool to connect with them through gaming. Like I said before, I've met producers for games. So you meet people from literally everywhere, and it's something as simple as gaming that brings everyone together.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
a huge market, really. And I agree with that because we do podcasts and we can see who's downloaded the podcast and who's listened to it. And it's all over. Like, there's some people in Korea. I don't even know if they're allowed to watch shit like that.
Steven,
in North
your
Korea.
grandma doesn't count.
Oh, God damn it. Why is she in North Korea, though? What the hell? Come back home. I miss you.
Just go
But-
visit her, dude.
But yeah, we see that stuff, especially on our blog, too. It's like all over the place. And I agree with that. It's actually cool to see that other people in other countries are listening to it. And, it could be a kid over in England that's listening to your stuff and being like, this is awesome.
Right.
You know?
Social media just goes out way further than what you would ever think it would. And I think that's a huge promoter of things such as gaming.
Yeah.
Because esports is the fastest growing sport in the world.
Yeah.
And yes, it's considered a sport.
I was about to ask you if it
Yeah.
was really a sport.
Is it in the
You gotta
Olympics?
work out your hands.
It is in the
It will be. Mark
Ah.
my words. It
Okay.
will be.
Okay.
Is it in the Olympics?
What if all of our Olympic sports just turn into video games of those sports?
And we have Kaitlin Ouillette gaming away. Battlefield Championship. Oh my God. She wins gold for USA. That'd be pretty crazy. I am just nerding out right now. And it's
Are you having a nerdgasm?
Yeah, I think so.
A nerdgasm. All
New
right.
words. Cody.
Are there any
Dictionary.
like
put
do you
that
have
down.
a favorite gamer? Is there anybody who's really huge in the gaming community that you look up to or
See, that's just the thing is you can't mark one person as favorite gamer because there's
Right.
so many different games and each player has a really diverse way of gaming.
Mhm.
Like when it comes to Halo, there's really good players that are really good at sniping. There's players that are really good at being more close combat. There's gamers that are good all-around gamers. Same with Call of Duty, Battlefield, StarCraft, you might get to know a player's name a lot more from hearing about them,
right?
but it doesn't necessarily mean that they are, the best player. So I don't have a favorite gamer. I guess it would depend on the game and depend on the type of combat that you're looking for. Then I could say I have a gamer that I prefer to watch.
Gotcha.
What is the gamer that sits back and like waits for everybody else to like bring everyone's health down and then just kind of picks them all off and steals kills? What's that?
That's her.
That would be
That is
me.
like
Because that would be me.
I don't have a name for that because that's not even
Well,
camping.
I guess I'll have to invent
That's
that name
just-
then, huh?
That's just being a pansy.
It'll be my crew.
We'll call that the
scavenger
Steven.
crew.
No,
Steve,
that's
the
the
scavenger.
The Steven.
the Steve. The Steven.
Quit being a Steven. Come on.
God damn it.
Get in there and get some work done. Quit being a Steven.
So what is one thing that you feel like separates you from your competition? There's obviously other gamer girls out there. You play with them every day. What makes you different from your competition?
I don't take things too seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, I like to do the competitive gaming, but I've never been so much into it that I get really mad if I miss a kill. And I know some girls that will literally just completely rage quit, throw their controller against the wall.
Guys
and
do that
just-
a lot
Maybe
too.
at the
Guys
Xbox
do that too,
or
right.
PS3.
Right.
Guys
but
do that a lot.
I don't take it seriously. I mean, I feel like gaming is fun, so I always want to keep it fun.
It's like a passion.
It's been a hobby. I grew up playing it with my dad and my brother, so it's something that I really love to do for fun, but I will get competitive if need be.
Mm-hmm.
Got to bring out my competitive side. Get really
Right.
intense. Stop. You just want to be all up in my face with that microphone, don't you?
I'm just trying to make it closer.
Fixing it.
I guess that was her answer for that question.
Is that better?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I agree. Gaming's supposed to be fun.
People
I mean,
in
unless
the
you're in
chat,
like
am
a
I too
tournament or
quiet?
something.
Anybody who's listening, am I too quiet right now?
Yeah, she wants like God damn it. I'm just gonna
You can't
stop.
even talk.
None of our
Put your drink
users.
down.
I'm just gonna stop.
I would just like to make a point right now that none of our users have engaged in chat, so nobody is currently entered into this drawing for this 3 months of Xbox Live
Live free. What
Enter
are
it.
you
for
doing?
free.
Just
Enter it.
ask a question.
It's-
Add hashtag Team
Any
Young
question
YLP
you
at the
want.
end.
Any question you want, and you
Team
can
YLP.
win 3 months of Xbox Live for free. If you win it, I don't even care if you sell it. It's yours. You can do whatever you want with it. Just ask us a
You
question.
can frame it. You can
You
sell it.
Frame it.
You could
I
give it
looked-
to your dog, but please don't do that because I will take it too.
Hey, just to up the antes, we're gonna have Kaitlin sign it.
Oh yeah, we'll have Kaitlin sign it with a
Uh-oh.
black permanent marker, and we'll even mail it to you.
But my phone number will
Wow.
not be on it. Please, no misconceptions.
She'll
Yeah.
she'll put on some lipstick, kiss it, and it'll have like a little lipstick stain on it. Yeah,
Yeah.
so just trying to up the ante a little bit.
And then you can
folks.
frame it and do whatever you want with it.
Use the code, then frame it.
Yeah, I would suggest that.
Yeah.
So you don't have a favorite gamer, but I guess another question would be kind of like on that question would be who do you look up to? Like, do you have anybody that inspires you to do better?
Well, there's not really one person in particular I could say that I look up to. I guess anybody who has just taken gaming and made a huge thing out of it. Like, I was just talking to this guy. His name is Mike, but he goes by Hastro. Everybody knows him by Hastro. I was just talking to him today, and he has taken gaming and done so much with it. He's working with Treyarch right now on Black Ops 2 in order just to make esports like a huge part of that. So anybody who can take gaming and just blow it up and, you know, take that hobby, take that passion and make it into a career, make it into something bigger.
Yeah.
That, like, anybody who can do that, I look up to them because it's such a hard thing to get into.
Right.
Yeah, so they're basically saying like I'm not making any money right now, but I'm going to devote a lot of hours to something that I care about and something that I don't get a lot of recognition for when I'm doing it right away. I mean, cuz that's what Cody and I have learned about this podcast is like we make a cool ass video, stay up till like 4 a.m. and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to put it on YouTube. Gets like 2 views and I worked all day on it. So it's like I kind of have respect for people who work really hard on something and know that not a lot of people are going to see it, and then they keep up.
Because it's their passion and they keep to it. And
Yeah, they
that's a
care
huge
about
thing.
it,
Yeah.
and they know that maybe I need to change a couple things for more people to see it, and they just keep working at it. So I've always respected people who, you know, go for something that they care about versus just being like, you know what, I got to do this job because it pays me.
Right.
Right.
And money is
Yeah.
not the
Well,
important thing.
yeah.
It never is, and it never should be.
I mean, we talk
It's-
about that a lot on this podcast.
Yeah, it's a piece of paper.
We all were talking about that earlier, too.
Yeah, seriously. It's a piece of paper that we assign value to, and some people act like it's more important than their life.
Right.
Yeah, it's not.
It's really not. So,
Yeah.
you were elected as 2012 Gamer Girl of the Year
Yes.
now by Maxim. And what would you say are some of the goals you accomplished leading up to that?
Well,
Are there any? Did you have any goals that you set and then you made them, and that kind of led up to where you got, or was it something that wasn't really expected?
The Gamer Girl was not expected at all. There was hundreds of thousands of girls that entered and applied for it. And when it came down to the top 3, when it was me, Sammy, Joe, and Trade Chat, I said to everybody that I knew that it was anyone's game. Every girl that applied should have won. I mean, we're all gamer girls as much as any of the others.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, there weren't any set goals I had for that. 2 years prior, I did win the Dr. Pepper Ultimate Gaming House. So that wasn't a goal either. I mean, I won it. I applied for that too and, spontaneously won.
Nice.
So everything is about taking a chance. If you never take that leap or never take that risk, how are you ever going to know where you can get unless you try?
I say
There's
that all
people
the time.
who sit back and just watch and say, "Oh, I could have done that," or
I
"That
wish
should
I
be
could
me."
do that.
Right, but they never go for it. So if they actually try and actually go for it, then you can say you tried. But if you never tried, then you're not allowed to hate on somebody who did win.
Right, exactly. I like that.
I agree with that. We talked about that on the David Lopez podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about how why do you care so much? Like nobody really knows about you. Why don't you just take that jump and just go for it?
Right.
Like it's not like 100,000 people are seeing you fail. It's probably like 5. So
Yeah.
why not go for it and just
Right.
try? I mean, you can find your passion that way.
There's
That is-
6 billion
so
people.
uplifting.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, that seemed
I
kind of
guess-
negative, but I'm sorry.
I
There's
guess
just 5 people watching.
I'm just
fail.
trying to tell you the truth.
And I guess there's like almost 7 billion people on this earth. So 5 people seeing you fail is not going to make or break you.
Yeah, and some people are like, people
That's-
don't really care about what I talk about. That's the excuse I hear the most. Is like, people don't care about what I like to talk about. Dude, like 0.05% could like what you talk about. That's a huge
If they don't
fucking
like
number.
it, then they don't have to watch. Whoa, language!
Sorry.
I need to
That's
get
a
a-
huge
a-
effing number.
There you go. I need to get a bleeper.
She's
button.
censoring our podcast.
There might be children
She's
out
looking
there.
out for the grannies that are watching the Young Life Perception
Yes.
live on Ustream on their laptops.
Oh, yeah. Wireless internet too, baby. We got it. So what would you say has contributed most to your success in the gaming world?
I guess just a lot of friends and people that I know in the gaming community pushing me to do more. My friend Grant, he really seems to know my potential, and he's been pushing me a lot, just trying to help me out and, make me go as far as what I can.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess just a lot of support. And that's the main thing is when you have that support, it makes you feel like you can do anything.
How many hours a week would you say you devote to gaming?
To like actually playing the games or working on stuff like blogs and
Both.
videos and such.
Yeah, both. I mean, all inclusive.
Well, since I started doing the videos, I spend at least 2 hours a day
Mhm.
just doing that. The gaming, since like I said, I do it more casually just for fun. That I just squeeze in whenever I have free time. I can game anywhere from, an hour up to like 5 hours if I'm just having fun going nonstop. Or if I decide that I want to just break out into random karaokeing. Lauren.
Cheers. Cheers.
That's considered gaming too. Rock band.
There you go.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean,
We're great at it.
do you ever feel like you play for like 5 hours and then you just kind of like end it and you're like, man, I just played that for 5 hours. I feel like I need to go do something.
No, I'd be like, man, I just played that for 5 freaking hours.
Oh,
That is
okay.
great.
So that's the difference. That's the difference right there.
That's the difference.
That's
Is I
passion.
love it.
That's the passion coming out right now.
That is.
I hope my mic was on this whole time. Yeah, it was.
Oh, that's good.
It's okay. We don't want to.
I'm glad you guys
we
could
don't
hear
wanna
my sexy
you,
voice.
Steven. Crickets.
Cody's busy.
Insert the
chatting in.
crickets. There you go.
That's perfect.
Yeah, for sure.
Got our
So,
sound effect guy over here.
Did
Yeah,
you already
that-
do number 8?
yeah, dude, we just covered that.
Oh, okay.
That
So-
would be the question I just answered.
I
Oh,
guess
sorry.
Steve and I were talking about this one day. We were reading, well, he read this article and he brought it up to me and we were discussing it. And it said that people who play video games on a regular basis have to make several decisions. If you're playing Call of Duty and there's like 4 different people in front of you and you can shoot all of them, you have to make very quick decisions, especially if you
Trick
want
question.
to get...
You grenade them.
Well, yeah, you can do that.
Oh, slamming you with
That's
some
true.
gaming knowledge. That's
Yeah,
why we
but
brought
what
her
if-
on.
What if you have one person here, one person here, one person here, and one person here?
The two that are the closest, you want to grenade them.
Okay.
And then I would snipe the person that's the furthest away.
Okay.
Just,
And then what would you do for that last person?
3-round burst because it's my favorite.
See how fast those decisions were made right there? That's exactly what I'm talking about. You have to make fast and quick decisions, and you have to be able to stick with them while you're gaming. Does that carry over into the real world at all when you have to make decisions? Would you say you make them fast and you're confident in your decisions?
Well, I don't know if this is because of gaming or because I've done a lot of like theater and acting when I was younger, but I can just like, if I need to like quickly just spurt out an answer, you know, like quickly fill in the blank, I can do that. And so that might be a count of gaming. Hand-eye coordination, however, I don't think my hand-eye coordination has improved. Maybe I need to play more driving games because my friend Lauren will attest that our driving and coordination skills are
Wait, what do you mean
not
our driving?
well, her navigation.
I hope you're the only one driving.
Oh, we like to switch mid. We like we just
on
like
the highway.
Crawl over each
One
other.
uses
Cruise
the
control.
pedals, one uses the wheel.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
more fun that way. It's team play. No, my hand-eye coordination, I would say, is probably not up to par. But the decision-making, I could see how gaming may have affected that because it does seem like over the time, maybe it's just practice, that my decision-making has gotten better. And the confidence in those decisions, I would say that has increased too, but I would say that gaming overall has increased my total confidence, not just in decision making, but just from getting to travel to these events and meeting people. I never used to be shy. I can't ever be a shy person. I think if I tried to be shy, I would just like explode. But just like it's increased my confidence even more than that.
Don't be shy in this podcast. We still got some questions to ask you. That's a good response. I mean, some kids find like serenity when they're gaming. They feel like more like if gaming can make you more confident, then do it. Whatever makes you more confident, do it.
Whatever makes you happy,
makes
honestly.
me more confident and happy.
Because it makes you feel like it brings out more of yourself, really.
Yeah, and like you can have friends on there too. Like
Right.
I'm like there's always going to be that kid out there that has a problem with like making friends at school and stuff. And if they can turn to like their gaming and have friends from England and Australia that don't give a shit because they don't see how they look or anything like that. Like there's no stereotypes or anything like
Right,
that.
and
It's
that's
just
a little
like
bit
you're
of what
fun.
we were talking about earlier was like the gaming events have such a different atmosphere that everybody literally becomes friends within an instant. I know people who they find teams over like a forum. They've never met them. They've gamed online a few times. They make a team. They meet them for the first time in person, and they're all sharing a room, being a team, you know, just competing together. And that's the first time they've ever met. And I see long-lasting bonding relationships made through that.
Yeah.
And that's something that gaming can really bring to people.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's the good part of gaming. I mean, people don't care.
Well,
they
is
don't
there
care.
a bad part to gaming?
Well, I mean, sometimes I
Nope.
get called a douchebag while I'm playing online, and then I cry, and then
Is that only online?
And then you go to sleep.
usually it's online.
But tomorrow's a new day, Steve.
God, I'm just.
Tomorrow's a new
I
day.
get home from work. I'm trying to relax. I get called a douchebag because I missed a kill or something.
Or because he called me and Lauren fat.
I didn't.
Oh my God, that is
Oh, we
such.
called them out.
No,
I didn't call
that
you
is
fat.
twisting
Ladies in
words
general,
around.
I
will
would just like
defend
to
you, Steve.
explain
No,
I'm a role model for the young
for
life.
snacks, he got us veggies.
Veggies.
because we want everybody to be healthy.
I'm a good role model.
We
What
talk
can I
about
say?
healthy eating. I mean,
what can I say? I'm
did
a
you
good
want-
role model.
Did you want some tacos from Taco Bell or
Yeah, that sounds
some?
fantastic.
That'll kill you.
We talk about healthy eating. It would have been kind of
Flaco
ironic.
tacos, come on.
Basically, I wanted to read this tweet that Kevin Mack sent. When I was messing around with her mic, he said she's loud enough. It was from Kevin Mack. She's like, she's loud enough.
That's what I'm saying.
Stop trying to put things in her face. # inappropriate tweet. So I figured I would share that live in front of the millions of fans.
You know, I never
the crowd is laughing.
I never ever get sexual comments over stuff like this.
The-
Wait a second.
you play
I'm
online.
a girl.
you play online, dude. We'll get to that. That's the juicy shit. We're saving that.
Man,
So-
guys with their language.
You are a girl who plays games.
I am.
You're a gamer girl.
I am
I
a
guess we
gamer
could
girl.
label it as that.
That is the
Are there
label.
any stereotypes about gamer girls that you would like to dispute that you have heard, or anything that's on your mind that you would like to argue against?
Well, it depends. How long do you have? Because
We have all
Yeah,
night.
We have
Let's-
plenty of time.
Oh, there
Let's
are.
just break it down.
Okay, all right, we're
The
breaking it down.
gamers want to
I
know
feel like you need
this.
to drop a beat so I can break it down. Oh. Just kidding. I don't rap. I'm white. Stereotypes. I have heard quite a few. I know there's probably a lot more out there, but stuff that I have heard either. Oh, I'm breaking stuff.
It's okay.
Well, that we wreck mics, that can be one stereotype. No, stereotypes I have heard. Either we're just attention-seeking girls that are online just because we want the attention of guys.
Probably.
JK.
I'm just kidding.
I would just like to say
JK.
for everybody,
I was
I am
kidding.
going to challenge you to a game after this is done.
You're gonna lose.
If there's a way you guys can
Why would I
live
waste
stream
my
it,
time?
we are going to live stream it
Twitch.
so everybody can watch me take Steven down.
You're going down,
That
Steve.
just might happen.
This is going to happen.
September 21st.
On
6
my
o'clock,
HD
live.
TV from the 1990s.
Everybody's going to tune in that day and they're going to be like, why is there no gaming? Okay, stereotypes. Anyways, that we suck at gaming. I've heard that one too. They're like, oh, girl gamers just are horrible. I know some girl gamers that are amazing. Francine Zoe, she is just
Shout out.
amazing. Yeah, she is really great at Halo. I mean, there are some girl gamers that suck, but there's some guy gamers that suck too.
Me.
Steven
Cody.
and Cody. Yeah.
Yes.
This is gonna be like 1 versus 2 on that game we're gonna play. I have heard that we are just
We'd lose.
pizza-faced, ugly girls that are hugely obese, sitting in our parents' basement, just playing games. I've gotten that when I was in a lobby before and somebody found out I was a girl. They're just like, "Oh, you're probably just some big, fat, ugly chicks in your parents' basement." I said, "You know what? I am. It's exactly what I am. I'm so glad you found out the truth because I don't have to hide behind this anymore."
That's
Yeah.
how I would have approached it.
Yeah,
Usually
for
I
sure.
cry, but
I think the thing
Oh
that
my
bothers me
God.
the most is that the standards for girl gamers it's a lot higher. I had one guy tell me I could not be considered the Maxim Gamer Girl of the Year unless I played every single professional gamer at the game that they are professional at, and unless I beat all of them, by the way, then I cannot be considered a pro gamer. Which I don't think is fair because what if I picked a game and he said he doesn't play it, like Tekken? I used to play Tekken all the time. I can kick ass at Tekken. So what if I told him to play me in Tekken and he said he doesn't play it? Does that make him not a guy gamer?
yeah, so there's
The
a lot
same
of
rules don't
stereotypes.
apply. It's like
It's not fair.
there's just higher standards for girl gamers. Like, they
Or
need
there's
to
just
be-
a lot of haters on Twitter.
haters gonna hate.
Yeah, exactly.
My haters are my motivators.
That's a good
There
way
we
to put
go.
it. Yes. Quotes up in this bitch.
So,
Feel
what
free to use that.
what are some future plans that you have? Do you have any plans, or are you just kind of playing it by ear as it comes along, or?
I am really, I guess, just playing it by ear. You know, if anything comes of this gaming, it'd be fantastic because it is something I love to do, something I'm going to want to continue doing for as long as I can. If I make it up to G4, if you're watching, yeah, G4.
It's good practice.
That if I make it up to G4, you know, that'd be great. IGN, that's awesome. Any of those companies, that is such a cool thing to work for, and I envy all those people who do that. But as far as plans, I don't have any plans for myself. I'm really just taking it as it comes, and any opportunity that presents itself, I will go for it. Because like I said before, if you don't take that risk, if you don't take that chance, you will not know.
Right.
So I'm taking it as it comes. You know, when an opportunity comes, I will try to seize it, and we'll just see where it goes from there.
For sure.
That's really good advice for like the gamers out there. You know, just take a chance on something. It doesn't matter who it's for,
Carpe diem.
whether they have like 100 followers on Twitter. Just fucking do it. You know, just go out and
You really like
do whatever
that
you.
word.
Yeah, I guess I do. I'm trying not to say it, but I mean, just go out and say yes to everything, every opportunity you get.
Just be
And
like, yes, man.
yeah, exactly.
Just be like-
That's
yeah.
kind of what I think about.
You
I mean,
want to hit
don't
this
say
crack
yes to
pipe?
Yeah, don't say yes to everything.
Mail,
but
JK.
mail order brides, probably something you shouldn't say yes to.
yeah,
No.
but you know that was really good advice, and I agree with all of it. So for the gamers out there, I guess, and anybody else, really,
yeah,
it's
that
good
can
advice
apply
for
to
anybody.
everything besides just gaming.
yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's what's cool about gaming is it can apply to real life.
So, are there any resources that you have used to get you to the point where you're at right now, or has it just been from experience through gaming and just putting time in? Are there any resources that you would recommend to others if they want to kind of get into the kind of thing you're doing, or
See, that's the thing.
is it just
There are so many different resources and websites for gamers or people who want to get up to the pro level to use. Virgin Gaming, you can compete against different people online in brackets to try to win money in some of your favorite games like FIFA, Madden, Tiger Woods, Battlefield. They have a few other ones on there. Major League Gaming, you can meet up with gamers from your own state. You can get a lot closer with people that are around your own county because you can just get in contact with them over the forums, find out some current gaming news, gaming productions. Just follow, gamers on Twitter because we post some random interesting stuff you might want to see, like this podcast. You might want to check that out.
Oh, yeah, of course. Everybody would want to.
We're not random. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we're
awesome.
We're very organized and not random.
Even though we started 2 hours late, but that's okay.
But there's an endless supply of gaming sites. I mean, if you want gaming accessories, you can check out, Gunners. You can check out Astro Gaming for headsets, like what I'm wearing. You can check out Scuff Gaming for their controllers, Razer Anza, Control Freaks. There's an endless supply of anything just geared straight towards gamers.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like all you have to do is just really, I would say Google it.
Yeah, I mean,
Google is great.
It's good that you gave some of the gamers that are watching or will be watching some places to go, because that's really what the question was about. Is like, do you know anything that maybe could help someone who's just starting out? I mean, that's hard. That stuff's kind of hard to find.
The two main websites I would say are Virgin Gaming and MajorLeagueGaming.com. They're both great for getting gamers connected with each other and finding out about current events and other people.
Awesome.
I would like to add this in for anybody who is listening. We have had no questions.
Are
so
you kidding me?
if we do not have any questions, we're just going to take this back. We're not even going to send it out to anybody.
Oh,
No one-
We're just,
that's a thinker talking.
No one
Yeah,
wants
no
a
one-
3-month membership.
For
All
free.
you have to
it's
do
3 months.
is ask a question in the chat with hashtag Team Young Life
P. Yes.
That's it.
Right.
If one
That's
person
it.
does it, they win.
If one person does it, they
It's
win.
an
Because there's nobody
instant
else
win.
competing.
Yeah, there's nobody else.
Apparently, you
There's
guys
how
aren't that
many viewers do we have?
competitive.
We have 7 people watching right now.
Oh, it's
So-
right on
Any
the
of
right.
you 7 people, you got a
Yeah.
1 in 7 chance, except if you're
You
the
can
only one to
ask her
say it.
anything.
Anything.
ask her anything.
Anything. What's my favorite food?
She'll sure answer
What
it.
color
Says
nail polish do I have on?
Kaitlin, are you still a huge LOTR fan? Hashtag YLP.
Oh my
Make sure you
gosh.
write that number down.
Who is that by? I love Lord of the Rings. That's not even a funny question. I have a Lord of the Rings necklace. I am sad I'm actually not wearing it right now. I should be. I have Arwen's necklace, the
It's
Evan
Frankie.
Star. Hi, Frankie.
That was creepy.
Sounds like Frankie might be winning 3 months free of Xbox Live.
No competition.
No competition. We won't even have to do the drawing. So I guess, guys, just sit back. This will
He's
make it
getting
easier
sassy.
for us.
I just want to say Frankie Fourshot.
You the man.
He's a great Halo player.
All right, so answer the
That's funny.
question. What's the
I
question?
am still and always will be a huge Lord of the Rings fan. In fact, The Hobbit is coming out, and I'm going to be at the midnight showing, and I will probably see it like every day, once a week, until it's out of theaters.
Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter?
Lord of
Is
the
that
Rings.
another
Come
question?
on.
That was my
Really?
question.
He's trying to
that's-
win.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard is Lord of the Rings. Come on.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I think some people
You
would
hear
beg
that?
to
J.K.
J.K.
differ.
Rowling-
Rowling,
fans.
that was her first book she ever wrote.
And she's a millionaire, by the way. But anyway, let's keep going with this.
Yeah, so was the person who wrote 50 Shades of Grey. Doesn't mean it's good.
Oh, well, I mean, you'll have to talk to my girlfriend over there. 'cause-
Sorry if I offended
Jumps
people.
over the she jumps over the table.
All the girls from my work are reading that book to you. I'm just tired of hearing about it.
Have you read it?
I have not, and I will not read it because I don't need a book to get me off.
Ah.
Oh.
You hear that, gamers? Wow, this is exciting.
All right.
Was
Uh-oh,
there more
we're
questions or
getting
anything?
inappropriate. It's getting
All
after
right.
hours
Well,
now.
we have 7 viewers right now. Frankie's the only person who asked us a question. So, I mean,
Log in on chat.
Does anybody
log in on chat.
Does anybody in the audience have any questions?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Raise your hand.
What would your question be?
She doesn't have a question.
She
She was
doesn't even
lying.
know. She's blushing. She's so cute.
You have friends on live. Who is your favorite person to play online with?
Favorite person?
You have friends online. Who is your favorite person to play online with?
Oh, see, I have just like a huge group of friends that I play online with. I love to play with Justin Deist. I Got Your Pistola, Ryan Towie. They are hilarious when you get them in a match. 6'10". His name's Brian, but he's 6'10", so he's 6'10". It's really great when we stand next to each other because it makes a
Yeah, I'm sure
it's a
that
great
looks
difference.
crazy.
I have a friend. His gamer tag is 10 inches soft. That is a very true story.
It is getting after hours, kids. Parents, take your children away from the computer.
I'm just saying. It's a true story. Sorry to
All right,
interrupt.
everybody,
Continue.
you need to start posting what are the funniest gamer tags you've ever seen or ones that you can come up with because
Yeah.
I've seen some funny ones, I've heard some funny ones, but that might take the cake.
That's a good one.
That is
I
a
like
good
that one.
I swear I've heard of that one. I swear I've played with that person.
Shout out to Aaron
You,
was a-
Fisher.
you
was a-
played with 10 inches soft.
Yeah, he was a real dick.
But I'm
No pun intended.
Steven's making jokes.
I'm a jokester.
Oh man.
All right. Well, we have Frankie and Lauren. Those are the only 2 entered in this contest right now.
Woohoo!
Some people might be on their phones or something.
They might be, but regardless.
Check your Twitter. See if anybody asks any questions.
Yeah, can they send a question to Twitter and
That's
still enter to
fine.
win?
I don't even
Yeah,
care.
that's
That's
cool.
completely fine.
We still have a good amount of time left, so they can ask a question. Go ahead. You guys need some time to brainstorm. It's just, 3
I
people.
got some people wondering if they can send a question over text.
They asked you that?
Yes,
That's
yeah.
fine. Go ahead.
Why not? Let's do it.
for the people who have
So
my
we can
number.
actually
I'm
do
not
a
giving it
drawing
out.
tonight.
Yeah, so we can do a drawing.
It's just the fans.
I would just like to ask who posted the Young Life Perception on Twitter because you don't know how to spell. You put
Is
she
that the question?
You said she is life. Post the question. Did you do that?
Wait, what?
All right, everybody. Steven does not know how to spell
God.
or talk
Wait, so
or
who,
make jokes.
Who asked that question?
Nobody asked the question.
Oh.
I was asking you.
Oh. Are
Can I
you,
count?
you
Can I ask you a
can't
question?
you're not entered in to win.
I'm not. Oh, dang it. Okay.
How do you spell your name? L-A-U. Okay.
Just how
Right
Lauren
now
is
we're
usually
writing down
spelled.
who's
Hey,
entered
I
in the
worked with a
contest.
girl. Her name was Loren. So.
It's kinda
Oh,
creative.
all right. That's a little different. Okay.
Mhm.
So, did we get any more questions?
Nope.
Did you miss any?
No, I didn't miss any.
I'm just kidding. We're waiting.
We are.
We're sending out an advertisement. Hold on.
You zoom in on your face.
Oh gosh.
This is Kaitlin. This is
Oh,
how
Someone
she
just
sends
asked a
text.
question. Oh, I have a question. Why is camping and getting kills called a Steven?
It's not camping. Camping means you actually know a good hiding spot where you can sit there and snipe
And I
and
don't
take
know
people
that.
down. Steven just waits until somebody takes down the entire health, and then he comes in with just like a
Pow!
rifle butt or something.
No, I snipe them. So it does take talent because I use two bullets and I get 2 kills. But I wait, I kind of watch them and they fight. And then,
He waits until they trip over their toe and says, "That's
Expect-
my kill."
especially
That's
on
mine.
Halo, especially on Halo, because their shields go down and I'm just like, pow, and I kill them.
What are you like? One more time.
Scavengers.
Oh, looks like Mike has a question. It says, I'm excited about our new bromance, Steve. What game are you looking forward to coming out in the near future?
That's for you,
Oh,
not me.
sorry. Ask it again. I was
What game
tweeting.
are you looking forward to in the future?
Ooh, Borderlands 2. I am so just nerdgasming over Borderlands 2.
Nerdgasm.
I am nerdgasming. I'm so excited.
Sorry about that, guys.
That was kind of loud.
I was just nerdgasming.
Can I say Steve Morrell, I am sorry that I called camping a Steven, but
It's true.
lack of skill Steven must call it Steven. But the lone camel, Steven, I'm sorry.
You know, Mike doesn't want to admit
I'm
it.
sorry to every Steve who I have offended in the world.
Michael doesn't want to admit it, but he camps with me, and we pick him off. So it should be called like
A Mike Steve.
a Mike
Mike
Steve scavenger bromance kill.
Yes.
I think that would. That's
How can we make that into
Hashtag
an
that.
acronym?
You need to hashtag that.
That's a huge
What is it
hashtag.
again?
It's going global.
Hashtag what was it called again?
Mike Steve scavenger bromance kill.
Because everyone's
That's
going to
an
So it's
remember
gonna be
that.
hashtag MSSBK.
I better see those on Twitter with @Team Young Life P at the
At
end of it.
Team Young
Do you
Life
think
P.
anyone's going to remember that?
I believe
No.
everybody will.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty easy to remember.
What you don't realize is millions of people watch this. That's what you don't realize.
I told you your grandma does not count.
She's not
You
a million
can't
people.
She counts only as 500,000.
She
Did we
told-
get any more questions, or we have 3 or 4? We have 4.
Yeah,
Morgan,
we have 4 questions. We have Frankie, Lauren, Ustream user 090128, and Lemke 1145. So we have 4 people in this drawing right now. It should be really exciting.
What was that one? What
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
was the Ustream?
That's just a user asking us a question. That was the one that
Oh.
was, why is camping and getting kills called a Steven?
Oh, gotcha. I got a question coming
Guess
in
I'm stealing
through,
the show
through
over here.
Shut up.
Through text? What is that question?
They want to know what were your top 3 favorite games when you were little, and what was your favorite console before PlayStation?
That's a really good question. What's
That
their
is-
first name?
That is Eric.
Eric. Write down Eric.
All
That is-
right.
Write down Eric.
Okay.
All right. My top 3 favorite games when I was little. Well, I started out playing Mike Tyson's Punch Out with my dad, so I guess that one would always be my favorite. I really like the Metal Gear series, even starting with Metal Gear Solid 1. That is fantastic. And the original Tomb Raider, because it was so hard. My brother and I would sit there and try to figure it out, and eventually we would just level skip, but then we'd go back and feel bad and play the level again. So those would be my top 3 favorite games when I was younger. And before PlayStation, I had a Super Nintendo, so I guess the Super Nintendo would be my favorite console besides
What was the
PlayStation.
best one on that? I would say like James Bond or something. That
On-
was always
wait,
fun.
on what?
GoldenEye.
Yeah,
oh my
dude,
gosh,
that was the
N60. I had that on N64.
Super
Oh, that might have
Nintendo.
been
Talk about Super Nintendo.
Oh, that was like Mario.
Super
Like
Nintendo
Mario
was,
Party.
yeah, Super Mario World was my
I
favorite.
had Duck Hunt.
Oh, nice.
Duck Hunt is legit.
Yeah, Duck Hunt was pretty fun, but we could never get
I think
the,
like
the
the
gun to
Wii
work.
needs to come out with something that is like the Duck Hunt revolutionized.
That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be
But yeah,
great.
I remember a lot
They
of
do.
GoldenEye.
I'm hearing from the audience that they do have that. They have a rifle you can put the Wiimote in. Wiimote. That is a hard word. You can. Is this for duck hunt or is this for like big game hunting?
Well, there is big game hunting, but
Big game hunting doesn't count.
no duck hunt. But
It's got to be like the ducks that go around your room and you're like, wow, duck hunt. Take them down. That's the original.
I think my favorite game on PlayStation was like Crash Bandicoot. I think that's how you say it.
that.
I
is
love
a
it.
good one.
Crash
great.
Team Racing, those kind of games. Those were fun, man.
I got
I used to get
Banjo
pissed and
Tooie
throw the
for
controller when I
N64.
lost.
That's a lot of fun. Throwing the
I was that
controller.
guy.
Back when controllers used to be cheap, we could throw them when we rage
They were
quit.
on a wire, and you just yeah.
I have a friend who got so mad he picked up his TV and he dropped it, and he broke his TV.
Oh God.
That was a great story.
I know. Cool story, bro.
Mike actually gave us a nice little hashtag phrase. It's hashtag Team Camper Bromance for life.
That is
Yes.
whoa, hitting the mic.
I always
Let's
loved
back
Michael.
up.
Shout out again for basically making this whole thing happen, Michael. I do appreciate it. There's no way I can thank him.
Michael,
All right, I
he's-
think
he's
it
the
may be
man.
time to start this drawing.
Oh man. Are you gonna like
Final
rip them up
call.
in pieces and I'm gonna tear them out?
Oh,
Take
yeah.
one out?
You have a
Ooh.
bowl?
That is right. Oh,
It's legit. This shit is legit.
Oh,
Oh, he's got a
the
bowl.
big
here's the
Red
bowl.
the big
We're
Red Bull.
prepared here.
Yeah, you have like 10 seconds to ask a question.
All right.
We're running out of time.
Sorry, I just caught funny moments from the audience here.
All right.
I'm sorry, I had to see that too. Oh gosh.
Here's Eric.
Okay.
What about pieces being bigger than other pieces?
That's all
They're
right.
gonna be folded, right?
You can't look into the bowl, okay?
I'm short. I probably can't see into the bowl anyways.
That's okay.
Oh,
Taking the beer away.
well, that's not a beer. That's a water.
Water.
Imported from what did we
Mexico can't.
Lemke
Cancun.
Brazil
11.
Japan.
Lemke 1145.
You're in the bucket. Lemke
Brazil,
1145
Japan.
is in the bucket.
Let Kaitlin draw the name and make sure she draws the name, Frankie. We will do our best, sir.
Frankie.
We got jokes. We got jokes.
All right, we still have a couple.
Okay, come on. This is way too big. Here, I'm gonna make
That's
sure.
what
This.
she said. Who is this girl? Who is this girl? Why does she keep saying stuff?
All right, Eric needs to be the same size.
Okay. Ustream user 090128.
You're in the bucket.
In the bucket.
In
That's
the
right.
bucket.
Okay, we have Lauren. Man, this would be actually kind of convenient if Lauren won because we wouldn't even have to ship it or
We just hand it to her.
anything.
I can still sign it and kiss it for you if you'd
Alright.
like.
Oh. It looks like
missed.
Mike has a friend named Miz. He wants to know what your favorite sports game are of all time. We'll even throw him in this little drawing right here.
Favorite
Well,
sports game.
Favorite
Miz.
of
sports
all
game
time.
of all time. Well, I would have to say that me and Lauren, the blonde Dahlia, we have a heck of a fun time playing Madden.
Madden.
So
That's
I would
kinda
have to say
awesome.
me and Lauren and Madden have a great relationship. So it would be Madden all
nice.
the way.
That's
What
kinda awesome.
do you like any specific years of Madden the best, or is it just
Do you like when the fans were like just blobs of paint, or do you like it now?
Oh, dude, the blobs of paint were fun. And then when they started getting body shapes and they're like, you know, they had two movements.
Yeah, dancing.
You know, dancing, yeah.
Do that again. I'm gonna zoom in. Yeah, there you go. That's good.
Thanks.
It's perfect.
That was good. All right, thanks.
I'm stirring it up, folks.
Mike likes
All right.
2005 the best? Just so you know.
All right, Mike. Well, you can come bring 2005 over, and we'll game it.
I don't have an Xbox.
No, we're heading over there.
really don't.
After this podcast.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's cool.
We'll be over there. All right, we good on questions now?
I think so. I
Last
think
minute questions. Hold on. Let me check the Twitter just
check
in case.
it out. Check
we
it
had
out.
some tweets. We had some tweets coming in.
Oh yeah.
We'll
Danny,
check.
did you have a question? You want to be entered? in?
You want 3 months of Xbox Live for free?
All right, we got a few. Let's see.
I asked that one guy to ask a question.
All right, Frankie Fourshot tells me to quit tweeting while I'm live. Thank you, Frankie.
Good question.
Good question. Ah.
All right, well.
Tommy Snyder wants to know my favorite food. Just so you know, Tommy, I did answer that for my Virgin Gaming blog, so you will get to see that again. But I absolutely love big, messy, juicy barbecue bacon
That was weird.
cheeseburgers.
That
You-
started
you
off
didn't, you didn't know where
really
that was
weird.
going, did you?
Sounded really weird. in the
All right,
beginning.
Tommy, you're getting thrown into
Cheeseburgers.
our drawing. Yeah, buddy.
Greg Jensen says,
Yeah,
game I'm most looking forward to coming out in 2012.
See, I
What's
love
his
this.
name?
Is
Somebody-
why- This is
Greg
why.
Jensen.
Greg.
This is why I
Okay.
love the gamers, because they actually
We got
participate.
community.
All
Like I
right,
said,
Greg.
Borderlands 2, I'm really excited for. 2013, I'm looking forward to God of War Ascension. This year, also Assassin's Creed, I'm looking forward to. There's just a ton of games coming out this year. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Jeremy Damon wants to know the most intense moment I've ever had while gaming.
That's Jeremy.
Dude, where are these guys? Why aren't they watching live? I'm trying to start a bromance.
Most intense moment.
Battlefield.
Well, Jem, the
Jim or Jeremy?
it's Jeremy. He goes by Jem.
Oh, okay.
Gem. Okay.
All right.
He's a pro. He's awesome.
Here we go.
The most intense moment I've ever had while gaming. That would definitely be getting the infinite orb glitch on God of War. It took me about 5 times. There's actually a video on my YouTube of me getting it. I was very excited. I took a video. So if anybody wants to go to my YouTube, it's Kate Says 9. Yeah, like the number 9. You can see that video on there. That was extremely intense. I got infinite orbs and leveled up all my weapons. I don't care if it's cheating. I already played through the game once. I can do what I want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's telling you what's up.
Cheats make it even more fun. So
And Ian wants to know
Wow, that's a lot
when
of
we are
questions.
going to game up. I don't know if that
Ian.
counts as a question.
That doesn't
Ian?
count. Come on, Ian.
tell him to have a more in-depth question than yes or no.
He might not be live, so
That's true.
How
but
many
he might
people do
be
we
on
have?
Twitter. I don't know. They're all in there.
No, I meant
They're all
like
in there.
live.
Oh, live right now.
Sassy pants.
Awkward.
We have
bromance.
5 current people right now. Hold on.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Put
They
a
have to
little
be
love in it.
live in order. Well, never mind.
Do
She
they?
knows them too.
Okay. Ustream user 090128 said, I look forward to beating you at Call of Duty when it comes out, or Halo 4. Either one.
Ouch.
You and me, Call of Duty.
Maybe
Game
with
it
that
up.
3-month free gold membership for Xbox Live.
Maybe if you had asked a question so you could actually win this.
And play
Then
her.
I would've
Actually, they
gamed
did
you.
ask a question, so they're entered.
What is that question? He just says he looks forward to beating me.
Yeah, but it was earlier.
Oh, was that the
is-
same person as earlier?
It's probably
Okay.
Frankie or something.
Oh, no, because Frankie's name is Frankie.
Oh, okay.
Not only
Alright.
can you not write, he can't read either.
We're ready
This
to
kid
draw.
is illiterate. Get him off the air.
Oh,
All
God.
right.
Get me off here.
Get him off. He's done.
Lauren,
Alright.
Mike says hi.
No.
Does Mike Lemke know you?
Yeah, they had 9th grade class together.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Aw. Throwback.
That's why I love that kid.
Hashtag throwback.
All right, you ready?
I am so ready. Are you ready?
Just rigging this. Hold on.
Just ready.
Just kidding. Just kidding. All right, you guys ready for this?
Oh, so
Best contest we've ever
suspenseful.
had.
Is this the only contest you've ever had?
Can we get a round of applause for
Round of applause and drum roll. Oh, at the same time. Oh, literal round of applause. Okay.
Let me zoom out a little bit.
Bum, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
Here's the bowl.
Okay.
All right.
Pick one.
Here it is.
Gotta mix it up.
Suspense is
Let's see
building.
what
Before
feels
you pull
right.
it out, let me make sure you have one. Yeah, you have one.
Before I pull it out, let me make sure that Frankie.
Oh,
Frankie, 4-shot.
All the rest
All
of you
right,
guys
Frankie.
lost. See you later. Have a good
You win
night.
this.
Woohoo, Frankie.
Your wishes were granted, and you have now got it.
So basically, Frankie, what we need you to do is add us on at Team Young Life P. I'm pretty sure I'll know that it's Frankie.
He has officially won 100% of the Young Life Perception Contest, is what he just told us.
That's kind of funny.
That is very
We
true,
still have
too.
another contest, so if you want to check it out. But yeah, add us on Team Young Life P, and we'll go ahead and send you the code.
Yep.
We can have Kaitlin sign it too and send it to you.
Yeah.
I don't care paying for a little bit of postage. I don't really care at all. I guess the show's over. That's for you.
Ooh. Man.
So I mean, that pretty much ends it. I mean, I hope everybody had fun.
For
This is gonna
sure.
be a great podcast, and I want to thank you once again for coming on the podcast.
Yeah, thank you
driving
so
out here.
much.
Oh, thank you guys for the invite. It's
We-
been fun.
Yeah.
Keeping it
Awesome.
real.
It was cool. We
Oh,
had
yeah.
a good time. It
For
was a lot
sure.
of fun. I had a
Thanks
lot
for,
of fun.
Thank you for the veggies.
No
Yes,
problem.
You're welcome.
No problem.
That does not mean you are fat.
We're just trying to keep you skinny for all the gamers out there.
That's all right. Yeah.
God, I always say the wrong thing. Oh, the chair just broke again. All right, so basically you can follow us at Team Young Life P. We have a Facebook, but we don't really pay attention to it. You can check us out on the blog, younglifeperception.wordpress.com. The audio version of this podcast will be on our website, younglifeperception.com. And you can also submit topics, questions, comments, anything like that. Congratulations to Frankie for winning the 3-month of Xbox Live.
Woohoo!
Thanks for participating.
Congratulations, sir.
We love all of our fans and our audience who are chilling right now. Another shout out to Mike Lemke. You can follow him at Mike_Lemke, Lemke, for making the whole podcast possible. And thanks again for driving all the way out here to be on the podcast. We appreciate it.
That's what I do.
With that being said, Young Life Perception is leaving.
Rage quitting.
We out.
Yeah, that's a good. Young Life Perception is now rage quitting.
Oh, that's me and the blonde dog.
I hate all of you!